Yep, roller coaster time. This place is actually completely optional. We don't have to come here. Man, those horses didn't live long. Or it could have just been an illusion. Yeah, let's do it. An old bloodstain summons, inviting an honored guest, the forsaken castle Cainhurst. Rather bafflingly, it is addressed to you. Do not hesitate. The stagecoach leaves from Henwick Crossing. Numbing mist. Bloodstone shard. Definitely not fun enemies. Couple of them, honestly. Yeah, actually it does. Um, this place does remind me of the Painted World. Definitely. That's actually a really good connection. Oh, worms. I died to worms. Yep. Now I'm RFK. For this area, I might actually use the greatsword. Because we probably care more about flinching them more than doing damage, high damage. We want to stun those big spike tusks. Oh, hello. Well, there goes 40,000 souls. Oh boy. They're big fleece. $40,000 actually isn't a lot of souls now. That's like chump change. Yeah, we didn't even light this lamp either. Jeez, really slacking. Where'd the other one jump from? Yeah. Alright, these do flinch at least. Yeah, this is a fun area. Maybe I should have done your Hargle first. I don't know where you go that way. I'm gonna go this way. Look at this ambush. Well, at least I got the item. What about the wormies? I kind of forgot Cainhurst was this crappy. Although our armor is kind of suck. These guys are nasty. Oh, you're not trapped in the painting. You're in the DLC. Yeah. I'll tell you what though, wow, these guys are really filth. At least let me get to the door. Put you out of your misery. Madman's knowledge. Oh, hi. Yep, the ghosties. Oh, you wanted banshees. Here they are. Yeah, it's the face. Whoa, that's a great weapon. The Reichter Palash. Very high in strength and blood tinge. Dex. It's a dex weapon, I'm sorry. Weapon wielded by the Knights of Cainhurst. Combines the elegant knight sword with the peculiar firearm wielded by the Cainhurst Order. The old nobles, longtime inhibitors, imbibers? Imbibers of blood, are no strangers to the sanguine plague. And the disposal of beasts was a discreet task left to the servants or knights, as they were called for the sake of appearances. Ooh, a chunky. My bloodstone chunkies. It's nice that we're gonna start dropping those. I want my chunkies. Blood vial. Good. Certainly enough of them. Wonder how the nitrous does. It's a little better. Double diff. Noble dress. Nothing peculiar. All these guys suck. They do not like lightning either, though. Another chunky. Thousand souls per kill, too. It's not bad. Here you can see, that's where we were earlier. Oh! That was a really good ambush. I don't like this room. bush. I see you guys. That one just didn't even give up a fight. He just dipped. Let's see what we picked up here. Vile Blood Register. Red leather control of the Vile Bloods loyal to the Covenant of Annalise, Queen of the Vile Bloods at Cainhurst Castle. A record of the Vile Bloods, bloodlusting hunters who seek blood dregs of their prey, kept throughout the ages. So it's an online item, but it gives us our first real mention of the Vile Bloods. The Vile Bloods are what you kind of see here. It's basically, I would say it's Bloodborne's, like, vampires. That's what I kind of see this place as, guys. It's basically their vampire theme. That's what I think of it as. Here's our first shortcut, too. We see a lot of ghosties, but quite honestly, if we're quick, we can kind of... So what happens is they put like a target on you and then everybody just kind of hones in. So that's what they're doing. It can be very nasty. It's a very nasty thing to deal with. So yeah, it's gonna be probably a nightmare to get past that area. I think I have a few ideas on how to go about this. This will be the first time I actually use this. But we are going to use our blue elixir. And I want to see how well it works. So our blue elixir is dubious liquid medicine used in strange experiments conducted by high ministers of the healing church. A type of anesthetic that numbs the brain. Hunters able to restrain consciousness by force of will make use of the secondary effect of the medicine, which dilutes their presence while standing still. This helps us turn invisible. Sorta. It basically allows you to sneak around without enemies detecting you. I've actually never really used it before, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. Probably not well. We came from that way. Yeah. Oh, we're getting shot at. Another chunky. I'll take more and more of chunkies, please. Give me them chunks. Oh. Can't go over there. I do know there was a little window exit. Yep. Definitely. Our weapon's already almost breaking. Yikes. I guess that's one thing about the nitrous. Oh yeah. So that's a shortcut back up. Good. Numbing mist. Okay. So I have to get back down there to climb up that ladder. Makes sense. But I also saw that you could continually... There was another path. Right here. Oh, I don't like this. Right? Except for this part. As you can see, we're pretty much... I think we're in the back of the castle now. Pretty cool. Back here. And we are going to... try and find, there's a ladder. It's like right here. But I don't know. Okay, so you just basically pass it right up. And there's another lever right there. Oh yeah, we used that lever. Okay. So. Shut up. Bloodborne blood gemstone. Got more gemstones. It's always good. I definitely do not like it, though, that our Cainhurst is already broken. Definitely heard frenemies. Yep, I see you. Two bloodstone chunks. Don't know where he was shooting me from, but when I find him, I will kill him. There's always more than one. That was funny. Guy tried grabbing me, and I like poised through his grab and still did 900 damage to him. That was fantastic. I heard you, I just don't know where you're at. Come on. Gargoyles are not fun. Alright. Is that all that was up here? I know you can roll down back there, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Or if you keep going towards, if there's a hole somewhere. Okay, FromSoft, really? Those JPEGs? Come on, dude. You guys could have done better than that. That's really bad right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back down these stairs. I could go to like a secret area or whatever if there is one, but I'd rather not risk it. Alright, so I opened up this chest, did that. Gonna do another loop. I was getting shot at from somewhere over here. Just don't know where he was. Maybe I do roll off from up there. Unless there's something right here. Oh, it looks like it would be a hidden room. You'd roll onto there, but I'm still looking around here. Oh, nothing else. Pretty cool level design though, guys, wouldn't you say? We're trying to get up there. That's where we want to get up to. Nothing else. Take some falling damage right here, but sure we have no ambushes from anywhere. Always be aware. Just like that, huh? Well, no kidding. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for this because I would like to repair my weapon. The Trinitis would honestly pack a huge punch fighting this area. We'll try it with Ludwig's blade, but I would rather honestly, maybe I'll use we'll use pulp paper. I actually do some pretty decent damage to him. I'm not gonna lie, but we will need blood vials, and I'm gonna repair my weapon. So we will come back. They purposely put his ass there too for climbing up the ladder. Unless Miyazaki really expects you to kill. This room is definitely a Dark Souls 2 kind of room. Let's put 50 enemies in one small area. And then, you know, just use your imagination. Yeah, pretty much. A hockey coach's favorite word is fuck. I'm telling you. Also, did I call him Master Ligarius? It's Martyr Ligarius. Haha, you killed your chair. See, like... Okay. Like, really? I honestly... I got no words to say on that one. That's how I feel right now. I feel like them. Still though, for as many times as I died, I still would rather fight this guy any day of the week than the shadows of Yharnam from the forest. Those guys were bullshit. This guy, that I guess that's kind of like the more annoying thing, is this guy's really not even that hard. It's really just this guy is, you're basically guessing when you're fighting this guy. It's a guess. It's a guessing game because, like I said, watch, I'll show you. I'll play cautious. I'm gonna play cautious on this fight. I'll be less aggressive, and I'm gonna show you what happens if you're too cautious. If you're too cautious, he's gonna throw skulls at you left, right, and center. You have to be like up against this guy's ass to kill him. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm gonna show you what happens when you play too cautious. See? That's all he does, constantly. He throws those skulls at you. You can't wait for him to come to you. He will just, he'll throw skulls left and right. Don't you fuck me over. So that is a prime example of what you're supposed to do. You get his ass in a corner, and you saw how many visceral attacks I landed. No, I wasn't cautious. I was aggressive. Did you see? Did you see how I changed my style? Yeah, you're cautious. You're cautious. You gotta constantly be on his ass. So he killed his own chair. That sucked. He didn't like that chair very much. Now, Crown of Illusions. Now check this out. Yeah, he did. He didn't like that chair. So this is pretty cool. One of the precious secrets of Cainhurst, the old king's crown is said to reveal illusions and expose a mirage that hides a secret. And so Ligarius donned the crown of his own volition, determined to prevent a single soul from stumbling upon the vile secret. What visions did he see, sitting serenely upon his new throne? So if you put this if you put this crown on, yeah, that's good. You put your throne on. But if you put this crown on, you open up the secret passage. Oh yeah, he's real handsome. This is actually a really cool area because most of Bloodborne is actually, you know, Gothic and this Victorian age, where Cainhurst, you get some medieval, you know, theme. Um, it's pretty nice.
Visitor, I claim no subjects, but here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us, or get thee gone.
I don't know if you have to actually do kneel for her. I don't know if there's an actual. Oh, okay.
Visitor, moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst.
Yeah, that was good.
Ruler of the Vile Bloods, and sworn enemy
Sworn
of the Church.
enemy of the church.
Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of?
You know what? I'm gonna join the Vile Bloods. Sworn enemy of the church.
Well, well. An odd hunter thou art indeed. We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the Church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood. Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn. Now, thou art too a vile blood. We two, the very last on this earth.
So you get the Cainhurst badge and corruption. Oh, you should tell it to them. That's good. Honestly, you don't need to tell it to them. Just have them watch this. You also get the respect emote. Alright, so we are to collect blood dregs and give them to the queen. I could have sworn we had some, but I guess we do not have them.
We await thy return for the honor of Cainhurst. Arrant fool, vile blood or no, forget not, we are thy queen. Bend the knee.
Oh boy, yep.
More talk to be had. We await thy for the honor.
Now, you know, the Vile Bloods aren't, you know, flowers and dandelions. Let's kind of try and learn about them. I'm just making sure there's no other items around here. Badge of the Royal Guards of Cainhurst. loyal guardians of the Vile Blood Queen Annalise. The Vile Bloods are hunters of blood and hunt prey as they search for blood dregs. The hunter who joins them is faced with the decision to merely borrow their strength or to become one of them, heart and soul. Unopened summons. Like the first of its kind, it is an invitation to Cainhurst, but for whom is not known. It lacks an addressee. That's actually kind of important to see who it was addressed to. That's a pretty good trivia. I'm trying to think of any NPCs that would be welcomed to Cainhurst because remember, they said they were enemies of the Healing Church. The Healing Church was known for you know, you heard Alfred. Alfred said he's the sworn enemy of Vile Bloods. But we didn't really know what Vile Bloods was. Like he mentioned it, but he didn't explain what they were. We're kind of still learning ourselves. But knowing that they're enemies of the Healing Church just kind of makes you wonder why they were enemies. Did the Vile Bloods know of the Healing Church dealings? Were they pissed off with the Healing Church for administering the ancient blood? So maybe this will tell us more. A secret symbol left by Carol. So Carol also made a runesmith for the Vile Bloods too. Runesmith of Bergenworth. Several runes contain a nuance of blood, including the rune of corruption associated with the oath of the corrupt. Pledgers to this oath are Cainhurst Vile Bloods, hunters of blood who find dregs for their queen in cold blood, particularly that of hunters. Yet the corrupt heretics in the eyes of the church, yet the corrupt are heretics in the eyes of the church. Yeah, and in the old days, any kind of heretic was an enemy or corrupt to the church, you know. Would you consider Galileo a heretic of the church? He thought things differently, you know. Back then they thought, the earth was the center of the universe. And then they thought the sun was the center of the universe. And, Galileo, he was heretic. He was heretic. He believed differently, heretics in the eyes of the church and thus subject to the wrath of the executioners. That's our first mention of the executioners. But when we find these, blood dregs, maybe they'll give us some insight, literally insight, on more about the Vile Bloods. I thought I had that item. I really thought I did. But anyways, that's gonna wrap this up for this stream. The stream was very long, but we succeeded. So for anyone who stretched out and watching this, thanks, and I will catch you on the next episode.